Welcome to AAD 565, Community Engagement in the Arts. I'm Steve Hoffman, and before we get started, I wanted to provide some introductions, and then I'll get into the unit information. This is a long video. It's much longer than most that you'll get, but bear with me. There's a lot of information to get us started. So first, a little bit about me. I'm a full-time arts administrator. I've been in the arts entertainment business for over 35 years. I've led startups, fix-ups, and businesses in between. I've presented rock concerts and fine art exhibitions, as well as presenting more cultural-based performances. I've led an outdoor summer festival, an art museum, a literary center, a science center, a history agriculture museum, a community-based arts council, and several performing arts centers, some simultaneously. I've advised student activity groups. I've worked for an international for-profit visual art publishing company. I've consulted with artists and arts organizations. I've done front of house, tech, and stage management. I've worked with producing theaters and curated and commissioned presenting performing arts performances and visual arts exhibitions. And yes, I can keep a job. I've been successful in writing grants as well as being a sought-after grant reviewer. I've received my master's degree in arts administration from the Graduate School of Business at the University of Wisconsin in, The majority of examples used in this course will be drawn from my own diverse experiences as well as current events. So since we are recently past a global pandemic and are also experiencing mostly positive changes for stronger diversity, equity, and inclusion efforts, I will try to add thoughts and examples related to COVID-19 and issues related to DEI and social justice to our course materials. There are 3 announcements this week written, so be sure to read them on Canvas. It's also important to know, each week I will provide a written announcement and a video. They are not the same and both are important to help you in the upcoming week's content and assignments, as well as additional information related to the unit content. Be sure to check both the written announcement or announcements and the weekly video. I usually post them on Saturday mornings. And know that you can always ask questions relating to the pandemic, DEI, your coursework, or really anything, and I'll try to help you. So about the Canvas platform. I developed this course. I've taught this topic at the University of Kentucky in class as an undergraduate course and modified it and have taught it a dozen times as a graduate course online, mostly through Canvas. So please let me know at any time if you have any questions about the process of this course and its content. I want each of you to have a great experience this semester, and I sincerely hope that you'll find what you learn relevant to your current and future arts administration endeavors. Want additional examples? Just ask. My contact information is in the syllabus and on the main page of Canvas. I've also included it at the end of the Unit 1 written announcement. So let's move on to Unit 1. There are 4 goals for Unit 1. The first, identify a cultural institution to work with for the entire semester. Yes, you will be working with a cultural group for the entire semester. Each of you will choose a consultancy arts group, a CAG, that you will use and refer to throughout the semester. Choose one in your own community or region. If you are unsure about one or don't have a cultural group in your area, please let me know as soon as possible because many of your assignments will refer to these groups. If you have a connection with a local arts organization, like you work there, or you are on a board, or you've interned there, feel free to use it as your CAG too. Have a question about your CAG or choosing a CAG? Read the pinned discussion about selecting your consultancy arts group. The link is in the written part of this announcement, or just let me know. Ultimately, the intention is that the work you do related to your selected CAG will become a case study for your reference in the future. And you'll be able to learn about how the other students in the class are applying what they are learning to their own unique CAGs. Within the first 2 weeks of this course, I'll be posting a list of each of the students, the CAGs that you have chosen, and location. That way you can see with whom each of the students are working and perhaps study or consult with those with similar or different types of CAGs. Goal 2, be prepared to create consultancy reports. Review the information in Unit 1 on how to write a consultancy report. I like this format of assignments because it can be used in real life business and work. I use them all the time. On the plus side, most of these reports are limited to only 2 pages at the most. So they are concise and there's not room for fluff. On the minus side, most reports are only 2 pages long, so they are concise and there's not room for fluff. There is a lot of work that will go into this course in terms of assignments, so don't fall behind. But there is also a lot of creativity on your part in terms of programming ideas and recommendations based on what you learn. Unlike other business courses, this class taps into your entrepreneurial skills and allows you to really apply what you're learning to your specific CAG. Goals in 3 and 4 of this first unit are related to the course content itself. Goal number 3 is to interpret types of ethical behavior, and goal number 4 is to use the identified ethical behavior types in work and life. About this unit's content. This particular unit might not be what you expect, but don't worry, it's intentional. As arts administrators, think about what our audiences think about when they come to an arts event and their own expectations. The content of this unit is more abstract and philosophical, but it's a foundation to what we will be discussing through the entire course. The example also might not make sense in terms of how this connects with arts administration, but go with it. Again, it's intentional. Let's talk about readings. For all units, pay attention to the content and also the reading sections, as there may be readings both embedded in the content as well as in the reading sections of the unit modules. I may add articles for you to read as I receive them for reference or for future discussion. For this unit, be sure to also read the sample consultancy report. And new to this course, starting last semester, I added a single case study that I apply to each unit. In 2022, I helped to develop and produce the We Were Here project. It was an extensive community engagement project filled with an exhibition, performances, and dozens of activities that truly reinforced how the arts and other cultural programs are relevant in my community where I serve. If you have any questions about it, please let me know. The case study for each section will be available in the Readings and Case Studies section of Canvas. And a direct link to the first case study can be found in the third announcement for Unit 1 in Canvas. I hope you enjoy the course, what is being conveyed, and the creative opportunities you have to make the arts relevant to your community, to your audiences, and your communities. Have fun, and we are off.